Hey guys, welcome back to Ladder Up. I don't know what possessed me to do that, but welcome back to Ladder Up, everyone. Today, 1609. I feel like we've started off the last 3 episodes on 1609. But anyways, we got Mina from Texas wearing a 1519, whose face hopefully doesn't look as awful as mine, with all these chims. And QR team. I feel like I've seen this one a lot too. This is Cybertron's team from some tournament or the other. That's a choice band Metagross. Okay, so I feel like I'm pretty good here to go with, I want to say Trick Room with the Oranguru. That's probably the best bet. But do I lead with it right away? I don't know. That's the question. So Oranguru, Torkoal, given. Flareon, I think's a given. So really, the question is how to deal with the Garchomp / Lele. Hariyama's not useful. Lilligant's not useful. So I guess... Don't know. In the event that they don't go Drifblim Lele, which they probably should, I don't really need Tapu Bulu, so I'm gonna lead with it. Now, if they leave Drifblim Lele, they're going to see that I am a Choice Scarf Tapu Bulu, and it's going to show up in the thing. But the fact that I'm Choice Scarf will make it even harder for Lele to do what it wants to do. Okay. So I was correct to think that it was not going to be a Drifblim Lele, which is weird, because really, you can still lead that. You can still lead that. I'm all winky today. I'm very winky. Like Winky and the Brain. That's Pinky and the Brain. That's a whole different thing. Anyways, here, I don't see any reason to not go for just protect, possibly burn that Z move. I'm going to Wood Hammer into the Garchomp just to get some damage on it. That'll be nice. Possibly burn a Z move here. Chip the Garchomp into Eruption range. We do get a Wood Hammer. It's not in grassy terrain though, so it's not going to knock out, but that still does a lot of damage. That's a ton of damage. Are we going to see the ground EMC? Yes. Okay, perfect. So that's a good protect. That is a splendid protect. Sorry, I am tending to other business on my phone. Work-related stuff. But I shouldn't do that. This is me time. And this is you time. Because some of you, I've come to find out, come and watch this show like right after school. Or like you regularly watch this. And that is so cool to me. That critical hit might actually matter, like, a lot. The thing is, though, the Garchomp is locked down. So I'm very free here to Wood Hammer into Garchomp, prevent it from doing Garchomp stuff. Withdraw Lele? Arcanine, okay. That's cute, I guess. Okay. Cool. Cool beans, bruh. Here's the cool thing, though. Do I think a Wood Hammer takes out the Garchomp? I don't know. Do I think a Psychic will take out the Garchomp? I think it will, actually. I think this is a good opportunity to preserve Bulu. Get Flareon in here, pretty much for free. Because, honestly, if Flareon goes down... Not the worst thing in the world. Arcanine can't Flare Blitz into the Tapu Bulu slot, knowing full well there's a Flareon there. And if my opponent does, whatever. Maybe my opponent is not super comfortable with the team and they're just going YOLO. Kind of seems that way. But I think this makes sense. I could, if I was feeling cheeky, if I was confident in the damage calcs, I could instruct Bulu and just Wood Hammer again. And that would knock out Garchomp. And then trade Bulu for a free switch into Flareon. But I think this is better. So he's just going for a rogue Earthquake play, I think. I think that's the play here. That does knock out Garchomp in the psychic terrain. Very important, remember that. So now, Tapu Lele. Okay, well, y'all about to see some damage. Thing is, Oranguru is still pretty healthy. Tapu Bulu is still pretty healthy. It's a good opportunity to just Flare Blitz that Lele slot. Not a whole lot my opponent can do about it, honestly. Yeah, really not a whole lot. I mean, if Lele doesn't protect, it's going to get knocked out. Because if I remember correctly, Cybertron's Lele was Life Orb. So, yeah, that thing is gone. That Lele is getting annihilated. Have you ever seen a health bar go down so fast in your life? I don't think so. Flare Blitz. Okay, that's going to do a decent amount to Torkoal. That's more than I would have liked. Yeah, the Sun boost is just, it's too strong. It's too strong. Cortana. Thing is screwed. That Cortana is so screwed. Cortana never stood a freaking chance. One turn of Psychic Terrain. So here, the play here is to Lava Plume. Here's the play I've wanted to show you guys for so long. The play here is to Lava Plume, so we get some chip damage on the Arcanine. Cortana is going to protect it, or if it's Assault Vest, I don't remember what. It can't do anything here. And then this should knock out the Arcanine. In the Sun, the Lava Plume with the Flash Fire boosted Flare Blitz should knock out the Arcanine. As long as it's not like super physically defensive. Cortana protects, which we expected. That's nothing short, but Arcanine can't touch Flareon. It just can't. This is... Oh, I want to see this knockout so bad. Please knock this out. I've been talking so much smack about how good I think Flareon is. Flareon, can you do it? Do it for me. Make me a proud father. Do it! It's so stupid strong. Flareon, you monster. It's so freaking strong. I love it. You saw that. That was like almost 70% health Arcanine. It's at least 60%. Oh, it's so... How many turns of Trick Room left? It doesn't... Dude, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Eruption. And a Flare Blitz. Just give up. You're done. You're done. Go home, please. Good. I don't want to put your poor Cortana through getting roasted. That should be the title of this episode. Roasted. Please, if I don't make that the title, and I probably forget, make sure to roast me in the comments about how I didn't call the episode Roasted. God, it's so freaking strong. The Flare Blitz in the Sun with the Flash Fire. It's so much damage. Oh, that worked out so nicely. Yo, we just ran through that team. We truly did. If we still had an almost full health Oranguru, we could have easily set up Trick Room again. We had a very healthy Bulu left. It was all good. It was all good. Savage. Rating of 1682. Woo! See what we get. Ooh! This is gonna be fun. So my first thoughts immediately are that I probably don't want to set up Trick Room for this person, and I honestly think that Torkoal Lilligant's probably a good lead. The Muck's a little bit problematic, but I don't know. Like, so my opponent, a good lead for my opponent, I think would be probably, if I had to guess, Tapu Koko Muck. That's what I'm most worried about. I'm not really worried about like Gyarados or anything. Do I just want to try and out Trick Room them? Or is that stupid? That's kind of stupid. That's kind of stupid. This is a weird matchup, but I think Lilligant Torkoal is probably our best bet. Bring Bulu, because I think I need it. And the question is, I think I want Hariyama. my head is saying bring Hariyama. But my little heart, my little grinchy heart is saying bring the Flareon. And that's what we're doing. Who cares about rating? I don't care about rating. Do you care about rating? No, I care about Flareon. And I am on this Flareon train so hard right now. Flareon is such a cool Pokemon. It was one of my favorite ones when I was a child, and I, still was able to enjoy the full whimsy of Pokemon. Flareon was bae. Not quite as bae as Raichu. I should stop saying bae. That sounds really stupid. But hey, shoutouts. First off, shoutouts to that outfit. That outfit is savage. And shoutouts to me for having charged the battery for my light. I have such an awful lighting situation here. See? Muck Coco. This person knows what they're doing. That's a very good lead. So here, might have been a good idea for me to go with, what's it called? Hariyama. Like, I could have gone Trick Room here and probably been okay. So what's the disadvantage to me after you Eruptioning here? Ninetales doesn't want to switch into that. Muck will survive, and I'll lose it. I think you probably protect Tapu Koko here, don't you? I would hate to lose Torkoal, but I kind of want a Lava Plume. Yeah, I want to do that. I don't want to Eruption because I think Torkoal might get hit here with something, like a knockoff. Yes, we're calling it. Listen, you gotta protect your Tapu Koko there. It's too valuable, and you attack with Muck. Yes. So an Eruption here would have been better, but this is fine. We might burn the Muck, and that'd be cool too. Okay, that's like just outside of Eruption range. Now, if the Muck switches into, Ninetales, this could be bad. Or if the Tapu Koko switches into Ninetales, this could be bad. Muck's the bigger problem here. It truly is. I also kind of just want to Lava Plume again. Because a Flamethrower is going to just proc the berry, isn't it? Yeah. I feel like Tapu Koko might switch out here, but I got to target down the Muck. I think Tapu Bulu is probably expendable here, honestly. If I can just switch the terrain and get Lilligant back in for free, I know I'm probably going to lose. Ooh, that's a good play. That's a good play. I'm probably going to lose Tapu Bulu here to a Poison Jab, but that's not the end of the world. I imagine Ninetales is coming in here. I like this team they got going on here. It's pretty strong. I like it. Porygon 2. Oh, okay. Special attack raise. Not great. Yeah, that's not good. But we are going to get a Flamethrower off here, which will not knock out, but it'll do an okay amount. Or it does knock out. That's so good. So good for us. Unfortunately, Tapu Koko coming in here would not be great. Which makes me kind of want to bring in Flareon. Lilligant's running out of usability here. Or do I bring in Flareon and go for the Flare Blitz? No, I imagine Lilligant's more expendable here. If the Porygon sets up Trick Room, then I gotta be able to handle it. Tapu Koko. Okay, so Trick Room's about to go up, isn't it? I don't have a good way to stop that either. Unfortunately, I think this person is just playing their team too well. My team's a little too silly to handle this matchup. But we're going to try. The Porygon could just Ice Beam Lilligant. Tapu Koko could protect, and that would not be good. I kind of want to... Do I think the Tapu Koko protects again? Because I can just Solar Beam you. Right? Yeah, I can. Yeah. Absolutely. This might be a mistake. Tapu Koko doesn't protect. I could have just knocked it out. Ooh, nice critical hit there. So that's a Twinkle Tackle. That's a Twinkle Tackle into Lilligant. Huh. Well, would you look at that? That's going to do a lot of damage. Okay. So I could have just knocked that out. Would have been super chill. If this Porygon has Thunderbolt, Torkoal might be in trouble. That was a huge mistake. But Porygon 2 is gone, which is nice. Alright, so let's think about this for a second. If Ninetales comes in, we're screwed. Totally. If it's Mudsdale, we're in trouble. Ninetales is still winnable. It just becomes a question of how much damage is this Tapu Koko going to do. We already saw... Did we see it? No, it wasn't Life Orb, it was Twinkle Tackle. It's not going to be doing as much damage. I'm just taking my time to think, since like if I let it go, it'll send in Flareon anyways. I think our best play here is just go for a last-ditch Lava Plume and Flare Blitz this Tapu Koko. It's just a question of, does the Tapu Koko protect or not? That's the true question. If it's Ninetales, I think it doesn't. Gyarados. How many turns of Sun do we have left? That's a problem. That's a huge problem. I don't think we can get over that. 2 turns of Sun left. There's no Z move coming out. Is Tapu Koko going to protect? I don't think I can afford to let it. I don't think I can afford to let it attack. And Gyarados, honestly, here could just go for a Dragon Dance, and that would be terrible. So on the off chance that Tapu Koko protects and Gyarados does go for a Dragon Dance, I'm going to Lava Plume and try to burn it. Gyarados protects. Okay. Okay. Discharge. I could have protected Torkoal there. A lot of damage. A lot of damage for Flareon. And this probably won't proc our berry, but we kind of need it to. Oh, it survives. That thing's got to have some kind of bulk to survive that in the sun. I know we're intimidated, but still. So Gyarados here could Dragon Dance. Tapu Koko just goes. It has Volt Switch to discharge. Dazzling Gleam. Actually, I think here we just have to pray that the Gyarados screws up. It goes for a Volt Switch. Okay, will that knock us out? It does. All right, good game. Good game, man. That was tough. That game was savage. But Flareon, you know, that turn we could have protected. That's a good best of 1 game there, because that was best of 3. Honestly, could have played a little bit differently around the discharge. I wasn't expecting that, but that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, actually. I guess you can do that next to Mudsdale, which is kind of neat. But that's tough, because if I just protected Torkoal there, we would have been in such a good position. Because they would have been forced to target down Torkoal with something. Fortunately, didn't really work out. But that's it today, guys, for Ladder Up. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button. I had a brain fart for a second. If you're not already, subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And yeah, I hope to see you back next time, where I will probably bring Flareon when it doesn't need to show up, just because of how cool it is. Yeah, and I hope to see you guys back for some more Ladder Up.